Assam is waging a war against drug use.
The new government in Assam came to power on May 10, 2021, and not even a month old, it has worked towards a massive crackdown on drug cartels in the state with the Assam police's aid. But what is this drug issue? How old is it? And how deep is it rooted for the government to take priority interest in it? Pulse, by Headline 8, explores this angle of expanding drug market, its causes, and the recent success of Assam police in Operation Drugs. The illicit drug market in Assam is nothing new. It traces a long history of drug trade between Assam and its neighboring country Myanmar, which plays an important role. Several drug mafia rings in the northeast have a long-standing relationship with the drug-producing cycles of Myanmar. Myanmar accounts for 60% of the world's heroin production. For decades, unscrupulous circles in both countries have been carrying out exchanges of raw materials between them to produce heroin and other unabbreviated products. Poppy, a crucial ingredient in the production of heroin, is grown in the vast Himalayan foothills of Myanmar. Meanwhile, acetic anhydride, used to develop heroin from these poppy seeds, is supplied to Myanmar by their Indian counterpart. Once production process is complete, the drugs are then transported to different parts of the world via the northeastern states, including Assam. The northeast of India, especially Assam, has for a long time functioned as a transit point for drug trafficked from Southeast Asia to different parts of Europe. Due to its geographic location and the support of some militant outfits, northeast India has become a safe haven for drug traffickers. Over the years, the circulation of cocaine and hashish has also increased. Due to the easy availability of drugs, drug addiction cases rose manyfolds in Assam. Drug factories are now being set up in other parts of Northeast to complement Myanmar. Police data reveals that Assam has the highest prevalence of drugs like yaba, heroin, brown sugar, among others.
Drugs, বিশেষকৈ psychotropic or chemical drugs. সমত বঢ়াটোৰ লক্ষ্য পৰিলক্ষিত হৈছে আৰু এইটো যোৱা 2 বছৰৰ পৰা যথেষ্ট পৰিমাণে বাঢ়িছে। এইটো ট্ৰানজিট ৰুটটো অসম আছিলে বহুত বছৰৰ পৰা হয়তো, কিন্তু ডেষ্টিনেশ্যন এৰিয়া হিচাপত কিছুদিনৰ আগৰ পৰা বস্তু দেখা গৈছে।
So what's different recently is the diversion from long prevailed silence on this matter from authorities. The government and the police administration have changed their approach towards the drug menace in the state, recently bringing hope for the people of Assam. Since his first day in office, the new Chief Minister of Assam, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, has been acting as the Commander-in-Chief in the fight against illegal drugs. His active role has been supported by the police departments of the state. Dr. Sharma has been regularly sharing details of Assam Police's success against the various drug rackets. On June 2nd, 25 cases were registered and 46 people were arrested. On June 3rd, there were 27 drug cases registered and 54 people were arrested. On June 5th, the Chief Minister informed via social media that 22 cases were registered against illegal drug peddlers and a total of 49 arrests were made. During the various operations that day, the police seized over 2 kgs of brown sugar, 14.3 kgs of ganja, 1,17,138 illegal tablets, 21 bottles of codeine-based cough syrup, 252 grams of opium, along with 4,33,270 rupees in cash. With the deplorable state of drug trade and abuse in Assam, where do we stand? Needless to say, demand encourages any legitimate or illegitimate trader. Drugs will be prevalent in Assam as long as there is a demand. So in parallel to seizing drugs, the government also has to take care to address its demand in the state.
যেতিয়ালৈকে ডিমান্ডটো থাকে তেতিয়ালৈকে সাপ্লাই চেইনটো ইমান ষ্ট্ৰং পুলিচিং ষ্ট্ৰিক্ট পুলিচিঙৰ জৰিয়তে খতম হ'ব বুলি নাভাবোঁ। যেতিয়া ডিমান্ডটো ৰিডাকশ্যনৰ কাৰণে এতিয়া অসম পুলিচে ফোকাস করার সিদ্ধান্ত লৈছো আগতে আছিলে কেৱল আমি সাপ্লাই চেইনৰ বিৰুদ্ধে যাম আমার টাইম নাই ইমানকে কিন্তু দেখিছো ডিমান্ডটো ৰিডাকশ্যন কৰা কোনো ডাঙৰ কথা কাৰণ এতিয়া এটা নিকষ্ট তেওঁলোকে কৰিবলৈ চেষ্টা কৰিব সেইকাৰণে এতিয়া আমি টু প্ৰং ষ্ট্ৰেটেজি এটা আৰম্ভ কৰিব লৈছো এতিয়া আমি এটা প্লেন বনাইছো গভৰ্ণমেণ্টত ছাবমিট কৰিলো মই এইটোতে আৰু খুব ফোকাছ ধৰণেৰে আমি ডিমান্ড ৰিডাকশ্যনৰ কাৰণে আমি স্পেচিয়েল মেজাৰ্ছ কিছুমান হাতত লৈছো সময়মতে সকলোৰে প্ৰশ্নবোৰ আমি কৰিছো
And it's not possible to eradicate the scourge of drugs by police action alone. The government can support to raise awareness at all levels by working with voluntary and social organizations for public welfare. It's not possible to unroot drugs from our midst unless everyone understands how life-threatening they are. We need to be aware as people of the Northeast. So what's the status now? We know that since May 2021, the police department has upped its game in the fight against drugs by registering 264 cases and arresting more than 400 people. Well, that's all we know now, but we'll keep you updated when we know something more. And until then, keep connecting to Pulse by Headline 8.